evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all well. Welcome to another episode of the Unexplained Files. I know this intro is a little bit disjointed. We didn't film an intro on the night, but today's video is a little bit different. Today's video, although there is some paranormal investigation, a large chunk of this video is going to be dedicated to urban exploring an abandoned building, just trying not to get caught and having a good old time. If you do enjoy the urban exploration content, leave a like, drop a comment down below so that we can see if you like it. And if we have the opportunity to do some more of these and you would love to see that, please let us know once again in the comments. I'll make a playlist that can be the unexplored files so we can get some urban exploration videos in there as well. But if you are here for the paranormal content, I will stick some timestamps and chapters down below. But yeah, we're in for a good one tonight, so let's get into it. On arrival, this place just felt uncomfortable. I can't explain how. Granted, it could have been because we knew we weren't supposed to be there, but you know, the first thing we heard, which was probably a seagull, but it sounded eerily like a baby crying. Probably not the best place to start off mentally, you know? When we'd arrived and we were looking around some of the buildings, especially on that first night, we didn't know what the place was for, what the building had been, who had been there, what the purpose of it was. We knew nothing of the history. We just knew that there was a building that was abandoned and we were going to it. And as far as I understand, the building's only been abandoned for a year or two at most. But as soon as we got in there and we were finally able to get in some of the buildings, the ceiling had collapsed in certain parts. There was glass all over the floor. And one important thing I want you to remember from the clips that you're seeing here is, in this clip right now, you can see that this door is closed. This was the first day that Steve and I had gone to the location. The next time we went there, that door was no longer closed. Somebody had been there, somebody had opened it, and somebody had trashed the place even more. And that's what I think added to the tension of this place. We didn't know who had been there, we didn't know who was going to find us there, we didn't know what it was for, we didn't know why it was in the state that it was in. This place just didn't feel right. What the fuck? It's got like documents from the 1990s. 18th of August 1999. After our first night exploring, hearing what sounded to be a baby crying and getting attacked by bats and just seeing the overall state of the place, and not to mention hearing whispering, we didn't feel too confident and we decided we were going to give it a miss, so we left. But on the way out we decided that we were going to go back in a couple of days' time after having researched the place so that we could really dive deep and explore the strange goings on of this place. And although there wasn't a great deal that happened here and it wasn't around for too long, there was a lot of negligence and even tragedy. This story got a lot darker than I was expecting it to, very quickly. So at this point, we're just exploring, looking around the courtyard as you saw, looking in some doorways, looking through some windows, just trying to find any building that we can get into. What's the sort of scope of this place? Everything was very quiet. We were also trying to keep quiet ourselves because there are like a bunch of caravans around the place and we didn't know if anyone was in the caravans at the time. We later realised that they weren't. Every now and then I'm just going to jump in and explain what's going on because as we were so tense just from exploring and trying, because we were so caught up in exploring and not being caught or not being found and being as quiet as we could be, there's a lot of this video where it is just looking through doorways, climbing upstairs, climbing through windows, looking around. So there's not really much like talking to the camera, filling you guys in on what's going on. So that's going to be my job right now. So as I said, this first little section is us just exploring our way around, seeing if we can find our way into any of the buildings.
We probably could get in through it. It's a bit fucking.
How's the getting out's going to be?
Yeah, it looks quite high, but we should be able
To climb that.
Yeah. I think I might be able to get it. Don't know of any other way.
Waiting for the window to come off the brick.
Yeah. Nothing going in there.
I wonder if we could have the main building and the doors if we can go right in front into that one.
Maybe a fucking open window just there. Don't know what that is. Is that like running water or something? It sounds like it.
It's a boiler.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's hissing.
Yeah, it sounds like it's running.
The question is, who's been in here to do that? So after seeing just about everything we could see moving around the outside of the buildings, we'd gotten to a point where we knew that the next thing to do was to get into some buildings. Now, there was one area that we'd been in already, as you saw from the clips earlier on the video, so we could go in there, and we did. But this time we wanted to try and find our way into one of the buildings we hadn't seen yet. We knew that the window was open, we knew that we could probably get in and out of that, but we were going to save that for a little bit later. So the next thing that we did was we found one of the bunkhouses and found an open door at the top of a stairway, and this is what happened.
there's anyone here with us, can you walk up to this device and make it light up?
Did you hear that? Like a humming.
I can hear my stomach. I heard that someone died right here in this complex, in the swimming pool. Are you around? Should we have a wander around?
Yeah. After finding our way into the first building, we felt a little bit more comfortable with our surroundings. You saw that we had the K2 meter there and we didn't really find anything, but having been inside one of the buildings, gotten a feel for how it could be, we felt a little bit more comfortable, so we decided to take another look around and see if we can get into some more rooms.
I'll leave this until we get to the door. You might be able to see. Oh, cool. Do you want to go first? This is turning from scary to exciting.
Creepy.
And just falling around like a rig. Although it's going to freak me out every time I see something like that. I see like a light on the building. I think there's like something doing it. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh, we're going to go in. There's another one that goes like that. You can be the barman. Good day, sir. 10 pints, please. Hope that was a motorbike, not something growling. Fanny Craddock's been in here as a rolling pin.
Paper airplanes back here.
Can you walk up to this device and make it light up? It's like, how does that happen? Is that just like neglect and it's just the roof?
I really don't know. I don't know how long it's been like this for.
But I always wonder, it's like, well, it's probably a simple answer, but you always think no one sits and cleans the roof or anything ever in a place, do they?
There's no light fixture.
Yeah.
There you go, if anyone comes up. There you go. Where's the cake?
Donk. Is there anyone here who wants to step up to that device? You can make it light up. There you are.
It's hard to know what to do, really. I think this one would be alright for the spirit talker because it is a nice big open space. But then if we can get in the other building, it fucking stinks in here.
Should we have a walk round?
Yeah. That office bit up the way. Happy with that one. Let's go in there.
Okay.
So by this point, we were used to exploring, we were used to walking around, still a bit anxious, but that's normal in this sort of a situation. We hadn't had any luck with the K2 meter yet, and we weren't quite sure where we wanted the spirit talker to go. We knew that there was another building that we could get into easily, actually the building that you saw at the beginning of this video. And so we decided we were going to go over there, maybe get the spirit talker out, get the K2 out again, and see if we can find anything over there.
Sitting in a chair in the middle of the room.
Oh no. It's not open there, isn't she?
It's proper musty in there. Was that back door open last time we came in here?
I never got that far when we went in here.
Yeah, well, I went down here, but I thought that door was closed.
I thought because of how dark it is, you know. Remember the door I asked you to take note at the beginning of this video? Well, look at it now.
That's where that door was closed when we came in there last time.
Maybe.
beer on the floor. One in the other room, so there's no one there. Fucking pot of booze. Does anyone here come and sit in this chair in front of me? Walk around. Just in case I weren't recorded and I didn't catch any of the building.
So tense and shitting myself. This is for the special one, honey. Just in case you're wondering why it's switched, they've got one hanging there.
I think the only thing inhabiting this place is you and me.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm happy with that. I want to start journaling. My phasmophobia instincts kicking in, being like, what evidences have we got? Come on. Get us a bit of wood down there. Shuffle, there's a bat then.
There's a light.
Is there?
Yeah.
That's a bat.
I don't think it's one. Yeah, I think we got some company. I can see a light off in the distance, but don't know where. I wonder if it's just the moonlight reflecting off something. I saw it in 2 different spots. Every time I see that fucking sign there and I walk past, I think it's like a person.
Yeah,
Just see there's like
I did that when we came out. So we've gone around with the K2 a couple of buildings. There's one of the main buildings that we ain't got in yet, but depends. Do we want to go back there and try and get into that one and try with the K2, or
Yeah, we can have a look, see how we feel.
we'll go around there and see what we think of it and go from there, because I'm not sure if there is people walking. Because even then I just walked past, but I saw some light through the trees, so I'm thinking, is that part of it?
What do you want to do? Walk back round that bit again?
Yeah, go up and round.
Right.
So once again, after very little K2 activity, we decided that we were going to leave that building and try and find our way into the main building. And after a brief scare, we thought somebody was going to find us. Thankfully, they didn't. We made our way towards the entrance.
Here we are again. What to do, what to do. What do you reckon?
It looks like that's just like an old kitchen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Be pissed off if that door was shut locked.
Yeah, I think it is, because it's a security door.
Is it?
It looks it.
Fucking things on. No, it's just a fire door, I think. Fuck off. Man. I'll be able to do this.
Do you want to take the camera?
Let me see this door. You just got like a fucking stairway as you walk through. That was you getting laid off then, or not something in here.
Let's hope so.
Because we're gonna have No one knew we really do now. Is this going underground?
Nah, we're still second level at the minute. Because we came up in through the bottom, went up and across. We went up 2 flights of stairs.
What's all this shit on the floor?
Chips of fucking wood or something.
Fucking hell, look at this.
Jesus.
Yeah, look at this fireplace. Holy smokes.
Fucking hell, man.
That's so cool.
It's just mad, isn't it? It's just mad, like a bunch of kids fucking pissing around.
That's what I'm about
It's trash to join.
this place.
Gone mental with it.
I'm gonna stick this up here for a minute.
Of all the places we could have found eggs, I'm surprised this ain't.
I remember our way out.
So I remember it.
Is there anyone here with us? If there is, can you step over to this device by the mirror, right where the fireplace is? I didn't even think this building was that old, but it looks well old, doesn't it?
So like 1920 since they've owned it. Certainly smells like it.
No. See, that's the thing, I can't ever fucking remember if I hit record or not, and I think it's just powered off.
It's alright. I've been recording the whole time.
This is so cool.
That's the thing, isn't it? This whole video is just going to be us wandering around going, what's that? Look at it. And there's going to be no paranormal about it. There we go, we can start a new series, The Unexplored Files. Bless you. Bless you.
If there's anyone here with us, can you walk up to that device next to the mirror? That's probably all we hear most of these videos, my stomach growling.
It's mental how, like, with the night vision, you don't realise how dark it gets in these spots. Like, without torches, it's fucking pitch black.
Especially if I shut this off.
Fuck. Let me turn the night shot off. See if you can see.
It's dark.
Yeah.
Still got light coming through from the mirror, that's why.
Oh yeah. Camera don't pick that up though.
Is there anyone here with us in this building? Can you make yourselves known? Is there a doorway there? Or is that just
Yeah, but it's boarded up. I heard that. Was that you?
That was me.
I was going to say, I thought I heard it. Ooh. Orb. Just went.
Orbs.
Yeah, it just went like right next to you like that. Could be dust, granted, because we are in a big old dusty building.
Nothing going on, is there?
No.
Don't know. Fucking there was another passageway. That's a fun. Yeah. That's the scariest door I've heard in a while.
Oh no, shit it is. Should have bought some more out, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Better not go in here.
What is it?
I know there's another door in there.
Oh, fucking hell. Wouldn't be surprised if anyone's been in there recently looking at that. Fuck, there's another staircase.
We're right at the front of the building now. So these stairs are still structurally integral. That's that front window there, look.
Yeah, I was just thinking that's... This place is a fucking maze.
Yeah, I know.
We didn't come from there, did we?
No.
No. That's just a toilet.
So just another hallway.
Yeah, there's no... What was that? Was it? No, I heard the door. Oh, is that? Fucking hell, man. Scared the shit out of me. Fuck me, there's fucking places everywhere. Look how big this room is. That's that window. For fuck's sake.
Guys, this is the other end because they're all actually.
Should we come out of there? What the fuck me out there? We're gonna get lost.
We came from that way, and this used to be two separate. Turn up the volume here.
Fucking someone booted this guy in there.
That was not us. All these papers and the people.
It's just a couple of rooms and toilets.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to go any deeper.
No. make our way out and then head to the poorhouse bit.
Yeah, for sure. This is one of those, your mate said if you don't do it you ain't got bored moments, so you did it and you regret.
Hey, worst case, it'd be an interesting explore video.
True.
Where did we come from? What the fuck's in there? That's where the naughty children go.
Oh shit, I wouldn't even do that through there, innit? It's ballrooms there. Let me go back through.
Oh yeah.
Please speak to Sarah before sleeping.
I like this room, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it reminds you of like something you'd go to when we were young, or definitely when I was young. Yeah.
What's the intention of this place? What are they going to do with it?
Fuck knows, can you imagine how much?
Huh? No, yeah, it was up. Yeah.
Imagine how much it'll cost to fix this up.
I think I know they bought it for about 2 mil.
You'd have to spend at least that fucking doing it up.
Yeah, but if you're renting it out, you're going to get back out of it, ain't you?
In case of emergency, break the glass.
Well, everything's broken.
Yeah, dickheads. Where did we come from?
I think so. Yeah. Is this it?
Yeah. That's what I'm fucking hell.
Well,
That was fun.
wasn't mental.
So, should we head to the poorhouse and see if we can pick up anything there?
I don't know. See, this video is not really be massively paranormal. This one's more just exploring the abandoned building.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to do.
Because it's only the one spot that we know of where there was a tragedy, so we may as well try a lot there and see if we can pick anything up.
Definitely.
Do you want to jump out?
Yeah.
I'll film you struggle.
Yeah.
Let's do that. take this. Oh, it's probably a bit hot and sweaty.
That's right.
That was fun.
I wouldn't make a very good thief.
No.
We do alright that one. Okay, now, right, to the pool room. Not, I say pool room as if there's people playing pool there. To the swimming pool.
You never know.
Right.
So aside from being terrified of getting caught, and also being one of the coolest things I've done in a while, not a lot happened inside the main building, even when we got in there. So after making our way back through the maze that turned out to be that main building, we decided that we were going to head over to the pool and try and aim the bulk of our investigation around that specific area, because we knew there had been a tragedy that had happened some years before.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Fucking hell. It stinks.
Smells of chlorine.
Yeah, it will.
Oh, fuck me. Be careful of that fucking hole.
So, we're in the pool. We do know that someone had drowned here. Wasn't found for I don't know if it was till the next day, but someone had gone missing and they were found in there. The whole thing was unattended, and tragically someone did lose their life, but as much as we want to investigate, we're going to try and keep it respectful, naturally. But yeah, here we are. Despite what had happened here, this place was still in use for a good 3 years after. And the descriptions were that when it was found, well, even before the person was found, the water was manky and fucking like all cloudy and shit, and just left unattended in here.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't be surprised no one would want to go in it for a while.
This is my home.
This is your home. I've heard this before. If there is anyone still here,
Jail.
if there's anybody still here, would you like to come over by us? Just speak. Just come talk to us. Don't worry about any of the devices, just come and have a chat with us.
We know someone drowned in here. Are you here with us? You can come and stand with us if you want. We're quite friendly. We don't mean any harm or any disrespect.
Did you do that?
There.
There.
Yeah, we heard something over there. What was it? Was that you?
You can make some noises if you want. I know they say you're not supposed to run around in here, but you can if you like. We're not going to stop you. I don't know, Beatrice. And it certainly wasn't a Beatrice here.
Is there anyone here with us? Do you want to say something to us? Did someone die in this pool? Balls of milk, we put them down by the pool.
That's a good idea. Although if you put it too close, I might lose it.
That's alright.
I ain't going in there again. I'm not brought me suit out. Not with me trunks.
I'm sure there's a fucking film in there where there's some dodgy demon in a pool and it drags people in.
Courage.
Courage.
Yeah, we need courage to go put these. Oh, that's
It's taken a bit of courage to get us here, to be honest.
This was the one I played up last time.
He said, courage. Do we make you scared? You don't need to be scared. We just want to know if you're okay.
This one's not working. Did I just piss myself?
That was me. It said courage. We've got some toys over here with some lights on them. Some Fisher Price toys. Why don't you come light them up? Come play with us.
That one just don't want to stop. There we go. So if there's someone here with us, can you move those cat balls on the floor? If you move them, they'll light up. Why don't you move the one on the left?
Scream.
Scream. Nobody's screaming here.
Not yet.
Yeah. Unless we talk about that courage you mentioned earlier.
Might put the K2 over there as well.
Yeah.
And the recorder. And everything else.
And see, I don't want to get too close here because I'm like, if one of us gets pushed, that is it. I haven't even got me fucking 500 metre badge, I ain't jumping in there. Getting little frosties telling me. Oh, it's fucking stinking in here.
Okay, it's playtime. Do you want to push around one of those cat balls on the floor?
When you come and play with us for a bit. We can't stay for very long, but we'll play for as long as we're here.
Move the one on the right.
Susan.
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 Who's Susan? Does she work here? Is she a child here?
Sybil.
Civil. Which is, if we get found here, the kind of suit we'll be using.
Step up to them devices. Why don't you try and knock the cat balls? They'll light up if you do. You must have played in here before. Why don't you do it now?
You're allowed to play now. We're not going to tell you off. We want you to play. Have some fun. So what if that chair gets
Abigail.
Abigail, is there anything you want to tell us before we go?
I think I got used to the smell of chlorine now. I can't smell it anymore.
That's even my internal organs giving out on me. Oh, my nose has gone nose blind. We need some Febreze in here. There.
Come on, move the cat balls, kick them around, make them light up.
Do you want us to leave? All you have to do is ask us to leave and we'll go.
Go.
Oh,
Cheeky bugger.
I mean,
Just tell us to go.
I did say if you want us to leave, just say it. I think by the rules we have to accept that one.
You want us to go, huh?
We don't mind going. Could you do us a favour before we go? Just move one of these devices for us. Second you do, we'll pick them up and we'll leave. You have my word. Edge. That's where they are.
They're right on the edge.
Why don't you push it over? Or push it back at us? You want us gone? Give them back.
I'll come to the edge if you don't push me in. Do you want to do something with these devices before we leave?
Oh, it's back there.
Nobody talks to us.
We're here
Yeah.
to talk to you. For a while.
We know how they feel.
Yeah, no, I get that. Imagine, right? I've just come here from talking to my friends in another country for a ghost to go, no one talks to us. Feel that.
The irony.
Yeah.
No one talks to us either. Why don't you come and talk to us and then we'll go home?
Yeah. We'll have a chat and then we'll go, just like you asked. Does it make you sad that nobody talks to you?
Experiment.
Well, this is an experiment to see if you can manipulate any of these devices.
People don't believe that you're here, so we're experimenting to see if you are. Do you want to show those people that you are here? We think you are. I think this is why when no one talks to us. I keep hearing that back there.
Yeah.
Is that you in the back of the building? Why don't you come over this side instead? Come play with the toys.
It's about time for us to go, so say one more thing for us and then we'll be on our way.
Can you say bye to us before we go?
That water's kind of clean.
Cover.
Pava.
What does it say?
Pava. No idea.
Pava.
P-A-V-O-R. Like paper, but with more V. And less Oh, by the way, it took me a minute to remember how to spell the word paper.
What do you reckon? Should we call it a night then?
Yeah. Well, we're going to go now. Thank you for trying to talk to us.
Yeah, thank you. Alright guys, so that wraps up another one at this undisclosed location, abandoned building. Yeah, once again we appreciate you watching. And once again, not much happened, but you know.
Hope it make an interesting video anyway.
Yeah.
If you do want to see more of these more abandoned building explorations and want a series out of it, let us know in the comments. We'll try and see if we can start this into a thing, because I think it was quite cool looking at them.
And let us know where they are, because we don't.
Yeah, exactly. We tend to reside in the land of the lived in.
Right, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.
Bye.